Hello, everybody. This is Merle M. Singer, c'est moi, and I am the Relationship Miracle Worker. You can find me at relationshipmiracleworker.com. I have been married over 50 years to the same man, happily. Well, there was a time at year 20, but we'll talk about that another time. I don't mean to say that whether you're married or single or whatever, your life is not just all peaches and cream all the time. And it's your mother, your father, your whomever it is that's important in your life. There are ups and downs to every relationship. But there was enough ups to keep us together for over 50 years. I know. It's amazing. It is amazing. And there are people that are married longer than us. And that seems amazing to me. So with that, I have a bachelor's and a master's degree in education. I've acquired a certain amount of wisdom and expertise on relationships. I don't know. I'm not great on computers. I'm not great at social media, but I know about relationships. And today, I want to tell you that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, I am doing a quickies, a Merle Singer. No, it's it's Merle's Pearls, Merle's Pearls quickies. And just maybe 4 minutes at the most. And so I have been talking this week about issues that people have that they have difficulty solving by themselves. We're not an island. We sometimes need help in figuring things out. And everyone says, oh, yes, well, just ask advice. Get somebody to help you. Oh, well, thank you so much. But who do I pick? Who is the right advisor? Nobody tells you that. And I've talked about it at a couple of meetings, quickies that I've done. And I promise to take the time here to flesh out the advice that I want to give to you. So my advice about advisors is, if you can get free advice, people sometimes make fun of it, free advice is worth every cent of what you pay, but I don't think that's fair. I think that advice that's free that's just it. It's not better or worse. It's just now you have to decide who to ask for that advice. Okay, and I mentioned them yesterday. There are 3 basic criteria. The first one is the person that you ask to advise you needs to be honest. So you have to assess that person at other times when you've noticed them, been with them, whatever, that they are honest. You don't want somebody being nice to you. You want somebody being honest with you. And now it's not just that they're honest, but it has to be about a topic that they can be honest about. So if they used to be dating the person you're now dating, I wouldn't ask them dating advice, because it's not fair to ask them to just be honest about something that's painful to them. Okay, so number 1, honest. And honest about the topic. Okay, so now the second thing is perspective. What do I mean by perspective? I mean, I don't recommend asking your mother about career advice if your mother thinks a woman's place is in the home. She's not the person. You can ask her a lot of things. but not on that topic, because that's kind of not, you already know how she feels about those things. You don't even have to ask her. And perspective, I want to tell you a story about perspective that was very dramatic to me. I have a friend, and this was many years ago, and she was married, and she was having issues with her husband. She was not happy and needed advice. And she got advice from friends of hers that were Beverly Hills women. And she valued their opinion because they were Beverly Hills women. It happens that this particular group of Beverly Hills women were all divorcees. So what's their perspective? Their perspective is, he's no good, get rid of him and get the most money you can get. And I tried to talk to her, because this was not a client, this was a friend. I tried to talk to her. And, you know, I just didn't live in Beverly Hills. So what can I tell you? So, I mean, what do you think happened? Of course, she got divorced. And I'm not sure that that was the right decision. But it was irrevocable. She's, you know, life moves on, whatever. Even when we make mistakes, life still moves on. So her life moved on, and it just moved in a different direction than it might have otherwise if she had talked to Beverly Hills women that were all married. So I want you to get the clue about how somebody's perspective is so important. I don't know if you remember the old expression, birds of a feather flock together. I'm going to do a thing on that sometime. Birds of a feather flock together. So what does that mean? It means if you're a druggie, you're hanging out with druggies. And if you're not a druggie, if you hang out with druggies, you'll probably become one. So you really, what your parents said was pay attention who you hang around with. Gosh, sometimes parents are right. It's exactly a good approach. Is they may be interesting and fun and seem like the cool kids, but if you don't want to end up with the same problems that they have or will have, you're just going to have to watch them from afar. Or that's kind of what I recommend. And then, so what did we talked about? We talked about the person that you want to get advice from needs to be honest and honest about this topic. They need to have a perspective, or even if it's skewed this way or that way, you need to be aware of it. Like, my mother had a particular perspective about things, and I didn't always agree with her. But she was a very smart woman. So I would, not always, but I would often ask her for advice. And then she'd get so mad. She said, but you asked my advice and you never listened to me. But I just wanted to hear different perspectives, different things that I might have been missing when I made my decision. So I think it's all right to just be aware of what the person's perspective is. And then, of course, the last thing that I think is very important is that you ask somebody that actually knows the topic, that has expertise on that topic. So if your accountant is totally brilliant and saves you every kind of money on your income tax, honestly, then terrific. Use them for income tax, but don't ask him medical advice. I mean, don't say, I don't know, I have a stomach ache the last couple of days. Do you think I should go to the doctor? Wrong person to ask. So whether it, I started out telling you this is what you need to look for in free advice, but of course it would be true for paid advice as well. So what are the three things? The three things are honest, which includes honest about that particular topic. What did I say? Perspective and knowledge. Okay, so those are the things that you're going to look for in the person that you are going to ask advice about. And I said start out with free, because if you can get it free, why not? But you know, I certainly in my experience, a lot of times I'm able to get free advice, but not all the time. When we were doing some things with real estate, I didn't at the time know anybody that knew anything about real estate. So I took a course or two on, and I paid for advice. I paid for knowledge. And if you have relationship issues, where can you go? Aside from me, who would be fabulous, but even me, take a look at my expertise is purely in personal relationships. I can show how they work as well in the workplace. I've given examples of things that you can do to make your workplace relationships more smooth. But I have a particular style, and you may say, oh, that's nice, but it may not jive with somebody that you really want to talk closely with. So find someone that does jive. Listen to different people's blogs. Listen to different people's Facebook Live. Ask friends. And then each of our experts have a particular inclination like everybody else. Pay attention to what that is. And if it could be a great person, but you need it to be someone that answers the questions that you have. If by chance the questions that you have, you'd like an answer from me, you can go to relationshipmiracleworker.com/free session and book a time, and we'll have a chance to talk. I think I've covered everything you need to know about picking out a good advisor. And I got a little message that says I'm getting better with social media and computers. Of course, it's my granddaughter that says it. But yes, I'm working really hard at looking at the camera, little things like that. So check out tomorrow. It'll probably be in the evening. I don't commit to a time. I just commit to a day: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, for my Merle's Pearls quickies. And so if you're up in the evening, check it out. And what else do I want to say? Go to my website, like my page, go to relationshipmiracleworker.com/video, and if watch my other videos, and follow me, because I need enough people to follow me on YouTube so that I can get my name written down. Okay, I think that's it. I will see you tomorrow. I hope this has been helpful. Please write comments, ask questions. Just want to know if it answered your questions. If it raised more questions than it answered, let me know. Take care. See you tomorrow. Be good.